The Olympic Village Chocolate Muffin with all of its layers of chocolate deliciousness went viral. And it has lots of carbs and lots of sugars. But I will not be denied, so I made it. But a healthier version, and so can you. Hello, everyone. I am Deborah. Welcome to my kitchen, where I am bringing you healthier versions of the things that we love. And today, that thing being the Olympic Village Chocolate Muffin. Oh my gosh, you guys! Do you see that thing on the screen? We are going to put that together today. And I have to tell you, I am going to make only half a batch of it because I actually made it a week ago. Absolutely phenomenal were those muffins. So you know what, you guys, I'm looking out for my well-being, so I'm only going to make half today. But it is super simple to put together, and it is using all clean ingredients, low carb, sugar-free, and it has a secret ingredient, and that secret ingredient being, once again, the cottage cheese. So there's no butters in it. We are using the cottage cheese, which gives us a boost of protein and a healthy fat. And as you can see, you guys, I already got my coffee ready because I am anticipating these things coming out of the oven. So without further ado, let's get right into this recipe, and we are going to start with the wet ingredients. Okay, to my mixing bowl, we are going to add in my smooth and creamy cottage cheese. And it got this way by putting it into my NutriBullet and blending it for a few seconds until all the curds were gone. Okay, to this, we are going to add my egg, which I always crack in a separate container before I add it to any of my recipes. Just like to make sure that the egg is good. Let's see, I've got a little whisk here. Let's give it a little blend first and add that in. Next, we want to add in some nut butter. So the nut butter that I have is peanut butter. If you've got an almond butter or any other butter that you actually like, then you can definitely use that. And just in case you're interested, this peanut butter I actually purchased from Thrive Market. Thrive Market is an online market that allows you to shop by diet type, and they will deliver the goods directly to your door. And I am actually on auto order, and I get things that I love from them on a monthly basis. But you can choose the frequency as well. And I love this peanut butter because it is just peanuts, you guys. No sugars or additives in this product. Okay. We're done with this. All right. And the last thing that we're going to add to the wet ingredients is some vanilla extract. Go ahead and add this in. All right, guys. Now it is time to blend. All right, everyone. I'm also going to go ahead and add in my sweetener to the wet ingredients. It just helps it dissolve. And go ahead and mix this in. And I have to tell you too, we just finished our last official holiday of the summer, and we are now transitioning into the fall season, which is the whole reason why you see the change in my kitchen decor. Super excited about it. And along with that comes more use of our stoves and ovens because it was an extremely hot summer. So I'm so super excited to be able to bake again and bring recipes like this to you. So, okay, now that this is ready, you guys, I am going to set this aside and then bring in my dry ingredients. Okay, let me get a sifter here. The only reason why I'm sifting it because sometimes the cocoa powder can have a tendency to clump. So to my bowl, I'm going to add my almond flour and baking powder. And one thing that I need you to be mindful of too, because this is not something that we typically use a lot of unless you are this person that just bakes all the time. And that is make sure, okay, that your baking soda and baking powder have not expired, because if they have expired, then they're not going to do what they are designed to do, okay? So the reason why I say that is because I had some and it had already expired. So this is nice and fresh. All right. We're going to put also a pinch of salt that enhances the flavor. And what some people do as well is they put in some ground coffee because that actually enhances the flavor of the chocolate. But you guys, I tried this last week without that, and it is chocolatey, if that is a word enough. Okay, and now my cocoa powder. Okay, add that in. All right, and we're going to sift this. And just like I said, we have got little balls of this cocoa powder. All right, very good. Okay, let's bring our wet back in, and we are going to add this. Okay, get rid of this. Okay, and we are going to blend. And we're just going to blend this just until everything is incorporated. So my understanding is that if you overblend the batter for baked products, that it will end up making the end product tough. So that is not what we want to do. And that is just incorporated. Okay, so what I'm going to do at this point, you guys, is I am going to clear some of these things out, and then I'm going to come back to you. We're going to chop up some of this baker's chocolate. It's dark, and then we're going to add this in, and then the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to layer in this deliciousness into our baking containers. Okay, everyone. So while we complete this, I am preheating my oven to 400 degrees. I'll tell you why 400 degrees in a second. But right now I've got my chocolate chips. I have a combination of milk chocolate and dark chocolate. The preference is yours. And then over here, I've got some blocks of the dark chocolate. And what I'm going to do with this, because I'm going to put this on top of the muffins before I bake them. So this is going to be a rough chop. So I want bigger pieces. And any of the small fragments that ends up coming off as a result of this, I'm going to add that to the batter. And this looks great. So let's go ahead and take the bigger chunks and set them aside. Okay, that looks good. So the smaller pieces, I'm going to add to my batter. Along with my chips. Fold this in. And up next, we are going to put them into our baking tin. And these fancy little muffin tins, you guys, I got these off of Amazon. They are like a petal effect. Love how these look. So if you're interested in getting these, go to my description, and that's where you'll find the link to those. Okay, so at this point, let's go ahead and scoop this in. All right, the last little bit that I have, I'm just going to, as best as possible, evenly distribute this amongst the 5 muffins. Let's set this aside. That looks great. Let me show you here. Okay. Now at this point, we are going to add in, and that's the oven. And I'll tell you why in a second that I'm starting with 400 degrees. Let's go ahead and add these on top. That looks like plenty. The reason why I am going to start baking these for the first 5 minutes at 400 degrees is it is my understanding, I've not yet tried it, but we are going to find out today, is that when you start off with a higher temperature for the first few minutes, that is what gives you the dome effect, okay, of these muffins. So I have preheated my oven to 400 degrees. I'm going to bake them at that temperature for the first 5 minutes, and then I'm going to lower it back down to 350 degrees for the remaining time for about 20 minutes or so. Obviously, continue to bake them until a toothpick comes out clean. Okay, everyone. And here we have it. Hot out of the oven. So at this point, all we need to do is just to let them sit here and cool. All right, you guys, welcome back. We definitely just made things our own kind of special by making a healthier version of something that went viral without compromising all of the deliciousness. You guys, please do give this a try. And when you do, leave in the comments and let me know how you feel about it. Absolutely phenomenal is this. And once again, you guys, just keep in mind, there's things that you actually do love and you think that they are taboo, they're off limits. But once again, just be a little bit creative in your kitchen and you will find that you can definitely make healthier versions of the things that you love without compromising any of the deliciousness, just as I am showing you here. So if you are enjoying the content that I am bringing you, then please do consider subscribing to my channel and also share my channel with those that you feel will also benefit from what we are doing here as a community. And that is exercise and diet so that this chapter of our lives will be the best chapter of our lives. And on another note, before I sign off for today, you guys, once again, if you are enjoying this new set that I have, which is my fall decor, please do consider checking out the video, okay, where I showed you how I put it together, what inspired me. And also, you guys, please do give that video a like and a share as well, and leave in the comments and let me know how you feel about it. So you guys, on that note, remember, it is a great day and you continue to make it your own kind of special, just as I am with this chocolate deliciousness along with my coffee, and enjoy. Delicious.